Welcome to today's meditation. So, before we get started, find a comfortable position, whatever that is for you. You can do this in a chair, you can do it on your mat, you can even do it from your bed. I'm going to offer a couple of suggestions if you are choosing to meditate on your mat. So the first one is just to create, what I've done here is I've created a recliner of sorts, and you can adjust the blocks however you like. And you can take your blanket, I've rolled mine up, and just place it at the base of your bolster. And then you can just lie back and let your arms flop out to the side if that feels good. If you prefer, you can do a sort of reclined inversion. And so for this one, what I've done is I've taken my strap, if you have a strap, and I've fed it through the loops here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten it, mine's a little twisted here, around my legs, just so it's taut. And just pull that taut, and you can keep the bolster where it is, and then just lie back. I've got the block here for support. And what the strap does is it just holds your legs in place so that you don't have to worry about them falling off to the side. So that's another option. You can also simply remove the bolster, and you can bring the soles of your feet together and rest your knees on the blocks at whatever height works for you. This can also be nice and very relaxing. So I invite you to just hit pause while you decide what position works best for you. What's important here is that you are comfortable and you're completely relaxed. And I am going to remove myself from the frame momentarily and just allow you to stare at the fire behind me. And Grady may make an appearance, he may not. But just hit pause, take a moment to get comfortable, and then we'll begin our meditation. So now that you've found a position that allows you to be as comfortable as possible, just settle in. Remember that there's no right posture for your meditation, and your body already knows what it needs right now, so allow it to guide you. And if you'd like to allow your eyes to close, you can do so, or simply keep a soft gaze, perhaps staring at the flames. And notice that your breath is already here, working on your behalf. It's feeding your blood with oxygen and removing carbon dioxide from your system. Your body has already begun this practice for you, and you don't have to tell it a thing. Today, we're not trying to change the body. We're not asking it to perform or to heal. We're simply arriving with curiosity and kindness, and we're here to extend gratitude to the body that has carried us to this moment, however imperfectly. Notice how you feel right now. Maybe strong, maybe tired, maybe a little uncomfortable, perhaps a little restless. Avoid judgment. All sensations are welcome. Before we begin our body scan, I invite you to form a partnership with your body. As we move through this meditation, I encourage you to appreciate each part of your body and all that it continues to do for you as best as it can. It has carried you here to your chair or bed or mat, just as it has carried you to all the places you've ever been. Bring your awareness to your feet. They have carried you through decades of living, never asking for praise. They have walked into schools, supermarkets, hospitals, churches, and temples. They have supported you as you stood in long lines at concerts and rallies. They have brought you to sandy beaches, snowy mountains, and city streets. Whether heading to a joyful destination or one filled with sorrow, they kept placing one foot in front of the other until you arrived. So notice whatever sensations are present there today. You don't have to change them. Quietly say to your feet, "Thank you for carrying me." Bring awareness into your calves and shins. These muscles have helped you stand and balance. They have propelled you upstairs. They have allowed you to wander through museums and art galleries, to stroll through parks and waltz in kitchens. Perhaps they feel alive today, or maybe they ache. Either way, they too are worthy of kindness. Notice your knees. They have bent thousands upon thousands of times. They've crouched to wipe a child's tears, to pull weeds from a garden bed, to peer under a bed to locate a frightened cat. Whether they feel stiff or well-oiled today, regard them with appreciation. Now focus on your thighs. These powerful muscles have helped you rise from every chair you've ever sat in, helped you climb every hill. Maybe they've aided you as you sat astride horses or motorcycles. With their help, you've pedaled bicycles. They've kept you afloat while treading water. So whether you feel motivated or stuck today, thank them for the work they have done. Draw your attention to your hips, an area that cradles so much of our emotional life. And just allow yourself to soften into the support beneath you. If there is tightness, simply acknowledge it. If there is ease or even release, notice that too. You do not have to hold yourself up alone. Bring gentle awareness to your belly, maybe placing your hands there as you do. Notice how it rises and falls with your breath. This area is responsible for countless processes: digestion, regulation, nourishment, repair. It is always working on your behalf, converting food into energy and removing what doesn't serve you. Notice your chest now and your lungs. Your lungs have drawn in breath from your very first moment. They have filled with air and allowed you to scream in anger or shout with joy. They have inhaled crisp autumn air and exhaled sighs of relief. Feel the gentle movement of your breath and notice how life continues to move through you. Focus on your heart space by placing both hands in the center of your chest. This is the place we often associate with courage, connection, love, heartbreak, and hope. It tightens when we are frightened. It expands when we are elated. It collapses when we are disappointed. And it flutters when we are excited. Consider all this heart has held and know that to feel the full spectrum of emotions, pleasant and unpleasant alike, is to be human and alive. Notice your shoulders. Maybe they have carried a great deal of weight, literally or figuratively. Heavy backpacks, toddlers, trays of food, expectations, worries, responsibilities. Set down whatever heavy burden you're carrying and allow your shoulders to soften by even 1%. Now feel your arms. They have embraced people you love, reached for coffee mugs on high shelves, crossed in front of your chest when you felt defensive, pressed into a push-up, and waved over your head in celebration. Now, just let them rest by your side or across your lap and give them their due. Think of your hands and consider all they have created. They have typed or written letters, cooked meals, planted flowers, pumped gas and washed the rest of your body. Open them now and allow your fingers to unfurl and relax. Appreciate all that they have held for you. Feel your face. Relax your forehead and the space between your brows. And let your eyes sink deep into their sockets, melting all the way to your heart. And just let them rest there. Notice your cheeks and let them soften. Unhinge your jaw and allow your teeth to separate slightly. Maybe you allow your lips to open ever so slightly and curl into a subtle smile. Let your expression become one of gentleness toward yourself. Now widen your awareness until you can sense your body as a whole. Your body has celebrated with you, laughed with you, stumbled with you, fallen ill with you, recovered with you, and adapted with you. Again and again and again and again. Perhaps it has not always responded the way you wished, but it has never stopped responding. It has never stopped trying. You and this body of yours have been together since your first breath. Both of you have changed, and like every lifelong relationship, there have been moments of ease and moments of struggle. There have been moments of triumph and moments of disappointment. Right now, there is no need to force forgiveness or manufacture gratitude. There is no need to feign strength or courage. Simply notice what it feels like to sit with your body, not as an adversary, but as a companion, one that has borne witness to every chapter of your life and carried you onward. You can stay here as long as you like, as long as your mind and body need. And when you feel complete, you can open your eyes and take some gentle movement or simply sit in stillness for a moment before moving on with your day or evening. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this meditation. Peace.